Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Adrian Stewart. I'm the Louisiana Swamp Rat, coming to you here from Papamoa Beach, New Zealand. Down here for a little meditation and yoga retreat with the fam. Nice sunny morning here. It was colder than shit when we got here, like 40 degrees Fahrenheit, 5, 6, 4 degrees. Anyway, sun's out. I'm not getting in that water, but there's nothing like being on the beach, man. Anyway, I was just a hillbilly from the sticks of Louisiana, and my wife is a Kiwi, brought me down here, and now I'm an ocean guy. Love surfing, love swimming in the water. It's always way too cold, even in the middle of summer for me. But hey, that's why I go to Texas, so I can get some heat and some sun. So anyway, let's talk about crypto. There's a few things on my mind that I wanted to share, and just kind of let you guys know, or just, I like to talk, and I've got some personal things to share, and I'll probably overshare like usual. I'm not really sure where this is going. I spent a minute and a half and I haven't said anything, so, but if you're watching me, you're used to that, right, Ollie? So anyway, this is the long and short of it, is that I failed in a lot of ways over the last few months. Basically, the biggest thing is that I got into crypto, and basically started looking at crypto right before the COVID crash, and saw Bitcoin go to $3,800. Ethereum was $88. Then it was $200 for like months and couldn't break 240. So I've seen some shit, done some shit, but when I got into the market about 2 years ago, it's over 2 years ago now, the timing was just pretty much impeccable, and I thought that I'd totally blown it, and I was in too late. But on reflections back, I got in at a fucking sweet time, and sorry about the noise, the beach noise, Jiva and Coney Daddy, but I wanted to sit out in the sun. I'm at the beach, so I didn't want to be inside, and so deal with it. But anyway, I got into crypto when shit was good, shit was real good, and I didn't fuck around, and I did some all-in crazy moves and made a whole lot of money on some wild DeFi, degen plays, and they fucking worked out. So anyway, what I'm saying is things are all about timing, and for me, I for whatever reason, I just focus on all the things I fucked up or did wrong, which there's innumerable amounts of things that I've done wrong, calls that I've made, sells that I've made, buys that have been wrong, but some fucking how I've been able to make money and be successful, and that is because for most of the last 2 years, bar this year, it's just been a motherfucking pump fest. And the reason, and I knew it then, and everybody knew it, but everybody was high on the crack pipe. I never smoked crack, so I don't even know how to fake it. But anyway, it was the COVID crack pipe. What do you mean COVID crack pipe? So everybody was freaking out, and so the world's answer was to just inject trillions and trillions of dollars into the markets, give people COVID handouts, and not just America, Europe, New Zealand, everywhere. That was the answer, is to just print money, and that was what I call being high on the crack pipe, because it wasn't real. Smoking crack's not real. You can get really high, but then when you come down, your life's still miserable. And that's kind of where we are now. in the crack pipe cycle of crypto, the crack pipe crypto crash, and so that's what's happened. So there's all this money, and then of course we're like, oh, we can't believe inflation's happening. We just fucking printed more money than's ever existed. So so we're having the cold turkey crypto crash, crack cocaine come down. Fucking top that. So my problem, amongst the many that I have, is that I'm in eternal mega bull, and it was justified up until last November or so, let's just call it. And look, I've been telling everybody to get into crypto, friends, family, let's go. It's crypto time. Way back in 2020, in early mid 2020, I was telling everybody at $10,000 Bitcoin, buy Ethereum, buy Bitcoin. Ethereum was $200, $400, $600 forever, and it went to $5,000. So now it's $1,200. All I'm saying is that it's all about timing, and I didn't have to research market structures or global environments or macro scenes, and it was just fucking up, make fucking money, make money, make money. And then so that was why and how I encouraged everybody. It was just fucking roll it, let's go. So my failure and inability to recognize that I needed to alter my strategy based on global developments, that was a huge and is a huge downfall of mine. But last year, look, in October, it's all over in October, and then November, and then December, it's all over. November was get the fuck out time. But the problem is I was still making fucking money. You know, like Matus, December, it went from $50 to a few weeks later, $320. Like 600, 500, 600% in a few weeks. Don't tell me the fucking bull run's over. Fuck you, I'm fucking making money. And then I made a lot of money on Cheddar, a disgusting amount of money. So I wasn't fucking hearing bear market, inflation, it's all gonna end. And then Sam McDonald and Joe Shu of Crypto Consulting Institute, they're just like, it's all over, it's all coming down, and for months and months, and it just didn't. And so I thought I knew better, and I guess that's the problem, is I often think I know better, and I was wrong. I was totally wrong, and it cost me a lot of money, and I probably cost a lot of other people money. I know that I did, and so I like to deeply apologize for that, and there will be brighter days, but I've got to do better. But so for instance, like if you'd sold Matus at 300, 200, or 100, if you sold it for $100, not long ago, you're looking at a 5x from here. Like if it goes, buy at 100, sell at 20, go up to 100, 5x. If you sold at 300 and you're buying at $15, that's a 20x when it returns. It's going to return. Peak Finance, we started at about $140 Matus, and it fucking dropped 90% as of a week ago. Just like fucking mental drops. So looking back, there are a lot of people who were absolutely right about it's time to get out of the market. Elon trades. He's a smart dude. I respect him, and he's a lot wiser and in tune than me, the mega bull who refused to accept that 255 was the time to sell Matus. And but my saving grace, or the reason I'm okay, is for several levels, for several reasons, is that um, with Peak Finance, which I started with Tristan and a bunch of other incredible super guys. You know, my Midas is in there, it still is, and I think it's the best investment. I think if you're in Midas, I think you're I humbly believe, in my opinion, that having your Midas on the Peak ecosystem is the best place to have it, better than any other place. I just do. Yes, I'm the founder. Yes. Yes, I'm biased, but I just think it's fucking mental that I think it's fucking mental that there's not more Midas people and money in Peak. But look, I understand a lot of people think it's high risk, but we got some good stuff coming. I don't even want to talk about Peak. This is just like personal reflection day. But then also, here's the biggest thing. Here's the biggest thing is that my entire crypto career, like, I like to talk and I like to share things. And if you followed me on stuff, you probably made a lot of money. Some things are way down, you know, Akash is down like 98%. It's fucking ridiculous. But here's the thing, is that I've been a real big-headed, arrogant, seemingly untouchable, head in the clouds, don't tell me, I fucking know, overly selfish, overly materialistic, overly me consciousness, and that's been removed. And I'm not going to talk about numbers in my portfolio, but it's my overall portfolio is down over 90%. It will return, but I've gotten fucking checked. You know, I still drive a piece of shit car. I rent a house. It's not like I'm fucking dropping $1 million on cars and freaking doing any crazy shit. My wife would tell you I spend money like a motherfucker, but I'd say I don't spend shit. But now I'm having to tighten the old belt buckle on expenditures and everything, and basically living like I'm absolutely poor. And that's okay, because it's good for me. I needed to get humbled. I needed to get fucking checked, and I've gotten fucking checked to the highest degree, like from here to like down there below the floor. But one of my buddies, Jody, he's like, yeah, I like Crypto Crash Adrian a lot better. Alina's tweeting some stuff out, can't read it. Happy birthday, Gooey. Side note, our NFTA founder, it's his birthday today, so love you, Ben. Anyway, humility. I was absolutely lacking it, and I thought I was better than other people, and I thought I was smarter than other people, and I'm not. And so you're not going to get the same kind of raw, over the top mega bullying from me. I'm still a fucking mega bull. Midas is still the shit. I do believe it'll 100x from here, 100x from the bottom. Let's call that. So $1,400. Yeah, not a problem. That puts us at what? 100 times $10 billion or so. That's nothing. That's nothing for the best L2. It's nothing. So anyway, just stick with the markets, stick with your Midas. I think it's still the best play around. So the overall markets, God, I'm uncomfortable in this hard ass fucking chair. Oh, my ass is asleep. Oh God, I'm getting old's a bitch. So what are the markets going to do? I don't fucking know. Don't ask me. It's looking pretty bullish. The numbers are bullish. A lot of people will say this is just another dead cat bounce, but stocks are pumping. Oil's coming down. The DXY's coming down. Bonds are looking good. Look, there's already motherfuckers talking about printing already this year. So, the Fed will probably raise rates another 50, 75 blippy dippies again in a few weeks. Could kill the market again. But if you just look at the charts and everything, after a major dump like this, shit goes back up. Bitcoin leads the way. Bitcoin falls first, it recovers first as far as overall markets, as far as confidence. And, a few weeks ago, people were dying to buy $30,000 Bitcoin. And you could have bought all you wanted at 17, 18, 19, now 20, 21. Look, I don't give a shit about Bitcoin. I don't have any Bitcoin. I shouldn't say I don't give a shit about Bitcoin. It's the Big Bertha. But I'm an investor, and I invest with my heart, and I invest in things, and I want to make money. I'm not going to lie to you. I want to invest in shit that increases in value. So, what we're seeing now is Bitcoin's just fart fucking around. You like that? Fart fucking around. And ETH's on a good runner. ETH was oversold like a bitch. Had no fucking business going to $900, but whatever. And then everybody's like, oh, it's going to 600. And motherfuckers weren't buying because it's going to 600. And I'm like, well, if you can buy ETH for under $1,000, I'm sorry, that's fucking all in time. ETH under $1,000 is all the fucking time. But hey, I'm trying to change my ways and not be such an extremist, and much to the dismay of everybody, I'll probably be a lot more conservative. And next time the numbers are up, I'm going to be saying, sell, motherfuckers, sell, fucking sell. Fuck that shit. Take your money, take your profits, put money in the bank. All the shit I didn't do that I'm fucking getting pummeled for now. But I needed this. I needed a good bear market, 95% down, ass whooping, punch in the dick, and I got that, and I'm really, really happy for it. It hurts, but it was needed, and it's going to make me a better investor, more aware, less pie in the sky, head in the clouds, and trust people that I know about. Trust people like Sam McDonald's, like, hey, it's all coming down. It's a fucking shit show out there. So, anyway, that's pretty much the video. 20 minutes, that's about it. I better shut up. Is there anything else I really wanted to say? I hope everybody's well out there, and I know it's easy to get your mind in bad places. And some of my friends I've heard of, well, they wish they hadn't gotten into crypto. And basically, if you got into alts this year, you're fucked. And that's kind of where my life and soul is. But I also have been saying to get into crypto since the beginning of 2020, mid of 2020. I was screaming to everybody, fucking get into crypto. Ethereum was $200. So anyway, look, don't sweat the timing. This shit's gonna come back. I don't have any fucking idea when the markets are gonna come back. It's totally possible that the markets do fuck all for the rest of the year. The consensus on the street is the end of the year before anything's happening. But, things never work out how they say, how they say they are. Except they were right about the crash. It just didn't come for months and months and months and months and months after. So it's always hard to get the timing right. But look, there's no fucking reason that we can't just pump like a motherfucker from here. And the money comes in. Look, everybody took the money out months ago, smart people, and sold all the alts months ago at 20 times the price they are now, 15 times the price they are now. But let's just see what develops. You know, you never know what's coming. Things rarely turn out exactly how people say they are. You know, we could go retest fucking $10, $12, $15,000 Bitcoin, but there were a lot of really unique factors that brought us down to such a level. So anyway, I don't fucking think so. But look, don't listen to me about trading or markets or that. I just know quality shit. And that quality shit is Midas, and it's Peak Finance, and it's NFT Apparel, and it's everybody that's on the team with me. So shit's good. We're building, and I'm out here in the sun, and it's fucking nice. And so that's all I got. But you got the humble bull, the humble broke poor bull. Let's see what's happening when Midas is at $1,000 and Peak's printing, and I'll be much more appreciative and grateful. And I can't say I won't yell and scream at $1,000 Midas and Peak's printing. It'll be fucking nutty land, Insanityville for everybody who's sticking with us. And I will say, for you P-cores, that you're all freaking amazing and sticking with us and not selling, not leaving in the midst of such a calamity overall. But look, nothing's different with Midas, nothing's different with me, nothing's different with Peak. Shit's good, and I'm gonna stop talking here. I think that's all I really wanted to say. I'll leave you guys on this one closing note, that I was talking earlier about all the mistakes I make, and that's all I focus on really. And that's one of the mind fucks of crypto and living in this material world with a limited mind. But you need to know that this is the truth, is that wherever you are is exactly where you're supposed to be. So, you know, if you got into something recently, look, Celsius did a fucking 1,000% last week. You could have bought Celsius. It went to 15 cents, and then it went up to $1.60. So if you're tuned in, even in a shit market, you could have 10x'd your money. So my head's all fucked up because I got some serious external weights weighing on me, and so I'm not really thinking too clear. I gotta find some solutions for some issues in my life, and they've been weighing on me real heavy and fucking me up. But all I've got to say is you're where you're at, and if you're way down, then that's where you're supposed to be. And if you're treading water, that's where you're supposed to be. And if you're way up, look, a lot of people made money on Luna. A lot of people lost a ton of money on Luna, Celsius. Voyager had to go borrow $500 million. But just take a deep breath and know that wherever you are, this is where you're supposed to be. And you got to deal with that as yourself, and get mentally tuned in to being cool with whatever. And brighter days are coming, like here in this sunny beach area here. It's beach for like freaking miles, you can see. Anyway, I'll stop talking. I love you guys, and I do care for you guys, and I hope you find some benefit in this, and I hope you'll accept the new me, because it had to come.